Welcome back. So yesterday I took an off after Diwali hangover, you can say. After Diwali, because it was too much for me. The entire day making that rangoli and all the other things, and then finally editing the video and making and sharing the video by around 7 o'clock, probably 8 o'clock night. So it was too much and I didn't feel like making a video yesterday. Sometimes I don't feel like, but then I do it. It's like a vow I have taken that I'll make a video every day. You have to do certain things in life even when you don't want to do it. I mentioned that the other day. What are the things that you do in a day which you wouldn't want to do, but you're just doing it? Because most of the things that we do in life has something to do with this. If you don't learn to do things that you don't want to do for a while, it's very difficult. So many things that we do every day. For some people it can be having a bath, for some people it can be having food, and maybe keeping away from snacks or just anything, going out to buy some things and all these things. Most of the activities in a day includes the things that we don't want to do but we have to do. Don't you think so? So this is one of it. I am just having my flax seeds. This is flax seeds which I soaked the previous night, and this I started because I had lactose intolerance. I have it, in fact, and so this will deal with that deficiency of calcium. It's got calcium and so many other things which you get from yogurts and milk, but not everything, but some of it. Okay, so I just have flax seeds from last 2 months. And what is it like now? So today, in some parts of the country, still we have some festivals. कई जगह पे तो अभी भी फेस्टिवल्स चल रहे हैं. इसके बाद क्या, हर दिन कुछ चाहिए होता है ना सोचने के लिए कि आज क्या करेंगे हम, आज कहाँ जाएंगे, आज थ्रिलिंग सा कुछ करना चाहिए. क्या है मज़ेदार, क्या चीज़ है आज जो हम कर सकते हैं. हर बंदा वही तो सोचता है सुबह सुबह कि क्या करना है आज. खाली बैठे तो कभी सोचे कि आप वेकेशन पे चले गए हैं तो क्या सोचते हैं आप सुबह? सोचते हैं कि आज का क्या प्लान है, कहाँ जाने वाले हैं, कहाँ खाना खाएंगे, किस से मिलने वाले हैं, कहाँ शॉपिंग करेंगे, क्या शॉपिंग करेंगे. The list goes on and on. So there are so many things in life which starts in the beginning, like to keep us going. तो उस पर डिपेंड होता है कि हमारा लेवल ऑफ एनर्जी किस स्केल पे होता है. The scale of your energy is decided by the things that you have in your day schedule. तो अगर कुछ स्पेशल नहीं है तो बनाना पड़ेगा, कुछ सोचना पड़ेगा कि आज क्या कर सकते हैं ना. वो इसके लिए एक होल्डर चाहिए. I've got fed up holding this, हाथ दर्द करता है मेरा और मैं इस हाथ से उस हाथ से इस हाथ करती रहती हूँ. मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता. कहीं रख देंगे तो मज़े में. You can see, the other day I read on YouTube that there are 3 things which you need to practice if you want to speak better. Conversations जो करते हैं, communication skill को और बेहतर बनाने के लिए 3 चीज़ें हैं जो हमें करनी चाहिए. एक है, first is pause. When you're speaking you have to pause in between. Second thing is talk slowly. Slowly बात करने से क्या होता है कि you are able to reflect on things. I've said this before also. Think and talk. That timing you get when you talk slow. When you have a casual talk, we usually don't spend any time thinking, reflecting, isn't it? So talk slow, take pauses, Jahan jahan you want to stop, just stop. It's okay to stop. It's okay to take pauses, to pause in between. And the third thing is very important. What is the third thing that is relevant with this, what we are talking about? We need a stand to fix this mobile, because that way you are hand free. Your hands are free and you can use your hands as well when you're talking. And that's very important. You need to use your hands to express. That means your body is a part of the conversation. What you are talking, your body is as well a part of it, and it helps you to convert your emotions, to express it. It's like that. You need your body to go with you. It's very important. So these are 3 things, keep in mind. You want to have a meaningful conversation with someone. I strictly follow this, except the hand part. Not all the time I use my hand, but I have often felt that when I use my hand, the conversations are much better than when I'm not using my hands. I had this habit of using this hand. Let me just have a spoon of this and we will continue, okay? These black seeds, you need to chew them before you swallow. It's important. I don't know why, but before starting this, I watched a whole lot of videos to know what exactly is this, and how to have it, how to consume it, what's the best way. When I say what's the best way, I always check on what's the easiest way to have anything. That's one thing I am very particular. Like when you're cooking, when you are checking on some recipes, I always check on what's the easiest way to make that recipe. Soon you can just quickly you can finish it off. So that's something I always watch. So when I thought of having flax seeds, I checked on how to consume flax seeds and how to make it more easy for yourself. Like you can just easiest way of using it, and it has to digest and so many things when you're having it the first time. So when I had it, I soak it overnight in some water and then I just have it. They say have it in the morning, but morning I have so many other stuff to have. Again, some kind of medicines and so many things. It's not interesting, but so there is no place for this. So I usually have it at 11 o'clock and between 12:30. It's a very light thing to have, but if you cannot have anything to do with dairy products, you can always have this. People also have chia seeds, but chia seeds and flax seeds are two different. Actually, the seeds are good, it seems. There are so many seeds. Before, we never used to have all this. Now people are so much interested in having seeds. Like I've seen people munching on pumpkin seeds and so many seeds. It seems they all are good for your health for various reasons. Not for the same nutrients, or what they give you is not the same thing, but you have to browse and find out what it gives. Okay, so I browsed and I found out that you can soak it overnight and then have it, and then they said it's much easier if you can chew on that. I don't know for what reason. So what we are talking about is a minute thing. These seeds are so small, and when you soak it, they become nothing. They are like what do you say? They're like mushy, something like that. So to chew each one is very, very, very time consuming. It takes a long time. So that's how it is. So what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking about using your hands in conversations. When you're talking talk slowly and take enough pauses, and also use your hands to express yourself. It's much better. So, and as I always say, good conversations are when you when you follow these rules. And thing is, we usually don't do it. because of some reasons, and probably I can just mention a few. One reason is that we don't have that much time. Second reason is we don't give so much importance for conversations at all. We just want to get things done. We are not so much into following the rules of having a good conversation. Third thing is that we don't want to be honest at all. When you're having a conversation which is slow, with enough pauses, and using your hands, being expressive about it, it leaves us very vulnerable, as I've said before, which means that you are going to be honest, and it's very difficult. So we don't want to be honest about things. Not we, I mean in general. So we are more into just talking for the sake of talking. I spoke about it the other day. But that's very interesting, these 3 things that I just listened to the other day on YouTube. Okay, so what's about Diwali now? What are we going to think? As I said, we need something to get the day going, right? In the right level. You have to be on that level, and for that we need to have something in mind, one after the other. So what comes after Diwali? What is in your mind? What excites you? What is ahead of you? People have so many things. I mean, depends on the kind of life you are living, and but everybody will have something or the other in their mind each day, if you think about it. You need some time in life where you don't have to think about what is next. Those kind of days are also important, don't you think so? Like like in a day you just think about, oh, after this I'm going to do this, and after this I'm going to do this. It's so interesting. But some days when you don't have to think about it, leisure days, so those are also important. But as important as those days are, more of our days are weekdays, which means people have busy schedules, and then that kind of attitude doesn't work. So that happens only on weekends or on festivals or on holidays as such. But all the other days we need to stick on this. That is what is next after Diwali. Don't jump to Christmas. Christmas is very, very far. Now we have another month standing in between that. This is only October. After that you have November. So what's in November? And forget about festivals. It's not just about festivals. There are so many other things we could think about every day. So what's in your mind? What plans? Like it could be some project that you're working on. It could be some goals. Life is much better when we tie it with goals. Why so? Though we say it's about relationships and family matters, why is it better to tie it with goals? Because it gives a meaning to your life? No, it's because it is about momentum. You are able to push yourself when it's about goals. When it's about other things, you try to lean on the other factors where you don't have a direct control on. This is something that you can control. So when you tie your life with goals, it's more important to push yourself without directly depending on other people. So you must tie it with goals. Your life has to be goal oriented. So for that you need to know what next. What am I looking at? What is kind of inspiring me to spend this day today? What inspires me that this is October, and October is almost over. We are stepping into November. November is a brand new month, and it's so nice to have another month. All these thoughts come only when you are inspired to do certain things. So what are the things that inspire us each day? And for that, it's important to know what next. Now Diwali is over. We were so excited, 2 days, and it's over. What comes next is the question. So you must find answers to that. I have not come prepared for this. I thought let me just do it because see, it's like After a holiday, if you take a break, then starting the routine again is slightly difficult. So today I had to just do it for the sake of doing it. Let me have one more spoon of this. Okay, I bought some gooseberries in the fridge. I have to have that also. I made a video once where I was eating gooseberries. Have you watched that? Long back I used to do video chats, and at that time I would eat tapioca. You know what's tapioca? I don't know in any other language what do you say for that. It's a root vegetable. No, it's deep rooted. You pluck out and it's like potatoes, but not exactly potatoes. Something like that. So that I was and somebody told me don't eat while you're having video chats. Why? The reason is that you look nice when you eat munching something. Do you know how you look when you're eating something? Have you ever made a video to see how you look when you're eating? So I have never watched me eating anything. The other day I made a video on eating gooseberries. I really like gooseberries. Amla, as it's so much of nutrients and good in many ways for your health. So I was just having that, and I by mistake I made a video on that, and later I had to look at myself eating something like that, and it was so funny, embarrassing for a few moments, and then I said it's okay to make it. It looks very natural when you're eating something. You don't have to feel embarrassed about it. Get over so many things that you feel is embarrassing. You know, if you don't mind, it doesn't matter. So many things in life. These are some secrets which I just share with you. So this is one of those secrets. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And that's something, that's a secret I'm telling you. It applies to many areas of your life. Good and bad. All is not good. You know, so you tend to do so many bad things, wrong things probably, just because you don't mind. Because if you don't mind, it doesn't matter. So, but on good things, like simple things which are not bad, actually, you can use this formula or whatever you say, and see that it doesn't matter at all if you don't mind. Like eating something, and feeling embarrassed about it. Like in when the camera people come, usually we really don't like to expose ourselves munching something, because I don't know, it feels really, you get a feeling it's so odd when your mouth is moving and you're chewing on something. It doesn't look good at all. That's it. Get over it. Get over all these things. When you get over, it's just all is fine. I think so. Okay. So that's about it. I'll be back tomorrow. Now that we are on the track again, it's going to be the same routine again, and I'll be back tomorrow with some topic. Okay. I don't know what topic. I'll just browse and find out. And do you want a video here or outside? There's a lot of difference. Here it's much better because it's more audible, and the disturbances are less, and so many good things. But outside the clarity is better, the lighting is better, and it's a casual talk when I'm outside. Right? So whatever you like, as you like it. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a really good Wednesday.